Spirit is sending a message saying protect your relationships. And then I heard protect our relationship. So it's like Spirit is giving you direction to protect your relationships, because your relationships are valuable to you, especially when it comes to the divinely aligned relationships that you have, because you're going to have like relationships of I heard relationships of proximity. That just feels like, friends and family that you've been friends with for an extended period of time. And in a way, those relationships are divine as well. However, it's like they're referencing romantic relationships that are divine unions. Okay, protect it. And you protect it by not sharing too much, is what it feels like. And your person is going to feel very strongly about this. When in connection with them, you will feel it because you will talk about it with them. It's going to be a topic that comes up. Okay, so this is how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So this person it feels like they've seen relationships become distorted and broken off the strength of other people, such as friends, family, like, people who have nothing to do with the relationship. However, they may have a lot to say about it. And Spirit is saying make sure that you remain realistic about your own choices when it comes to who you love, as well as not allowing those around you to influence the longevity of the relationship, because they're basically saying that there are going to be individuals who are envious and jealous of the love that you share. Okay, they're not going to like it because they may not have it. Even some of these people could be in a relationship and not be happy. So to see you happy is almost like a slap in their face, is this energy that I'm getting. So it's like overall the message is that those who you would expect to be happy for you will not be. And that's one of those tough realizations. And it's okay, because this is just a part of life, what happens at times. People will hate and people will feel some type of way because they'll feel like you're living the dream. They'll feel like everything is, peaches and cream. They're going to want that too. So there's moments in time where Spirit wants you to be mindful when individuals try to inflict some type of issue into the energy between you and your person, because it is likely that people will try along the way, especially with you being in a divine union with someone that you're meant to be with. There's forces and principalities that will want to make sure that you two don't come together from the beginning, before you even meet each other. There will be this resistance and this pull that will try its best to keep you both from aligning with each other, because if you do, the enemy knows how powerful the two of you are. So yes, there will be all types of obstacles that you or your person, or both of you at the same time, will go through, in which are meant to stop you from coming together. And it's like additional tests that will take place, like spiritual tests that will happen before you end up actually connecting with the person, that are meant to deter you from uniting with that person. And a lot of times it's another person. It's someone who is like a false twin soul, someone who you think is meant to be with you and they're actually not. And it could be very confusing because you could feel bound to them, but these energies know how to mimic your divine partner. And it's very interesting because they know how to do it, but they're just being used by an entity to do it. And they're placed in your life for that purpose, So it's up to you to realize that when someone is mistreating you, or how can I say, it's like these these projections of decreasing your value or making you feel like less than, like that's their goal, is to try to belittle you, and you know that the person is doing that, it's not hard to tell. You already know that that's not your person. A divine partner doesn't move like that. That's not in them to treat you in such a way. And it's important that you recognize when you're trying to force a relationship to work because you want to be in a loving relationship, as opposed to you actually being in a loving relationship, because the actions must match the words. You know, words are just words. Many people say things, but they don't do a thing, you know? So these are aspects of the challenges that are faced when in divine alignment. There's always going to be these little things that just try to block you, trying to stop you. Like, you got to do ninja moves to make sure that you smacking everything out your way. Move everything, get out my way. Move. No, I'm not looking at you. I'm gotta go straight. No, you know, and you're in this energy where when you know something is trying to slow you down, that thing has to go, because you just wasted my time. You know, and once you see that, it is what it is. It is no more or no less. It is exactly what you saw. The sooner you accept that, the better it will be for you, and the more likely you will connect with who is meant for you, which is your twin soul. If you deem this message and this spirit, or this energy I should say, as suitable for you when it comes to connecting with your divine soul, drop it down in the comments below. I declare this is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. To book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. Also, you could join the membership here on YouTube for additional content. Okay, don't be shy. You can join today. I did just post a video in the membership, so you can join to gain access to see and view all of those videos that are in the membership area. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you in the next one.